Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to talk about all of the makeup that I love. Well, not all of it. We're going to talk about, I'll try to keep it very short because otherwise we're going to be here all day, but I will talk about my current favorites, the products that I'm currently using the most. I personally watch a lot of makeup tutorials and I find it super helpful to hear about products. I love to hear about why they work for them, why they don't work for them, new products, old products. And yeah, I figured I'd sit down and do the same, film these products of mine that I love so much. I'm going to share them with you and hopefully you guys find it helpful as well. So without further ado, let's jump into this video about my current favorites. So the first product that I wanted to mention is a sheet mask. This just happened to be a Sephora brand, but honestly, I find all of them to be super great. I love masks, and I'm actually going to do a video where I go into depth about all of my favorite masks. So just in general, I love sheet masks, especially before I go out. This is the first step that I do. I always apply a sheet mask to kind of give my face hydration before I apply the makeup. So yeah, sheet mask, love, love, love. Next up, I want to talk about some primers, some favorites of mine. This one is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is an ultimate favorite. I've been using this for years. I have dry skin and this is just perfect before I apply makeup. So I love this because it gives me hydration and it just applies the makeup beautifully. So this is an oldie but a goodie. A new product that I recently tried out and that I've been really loving is the Clinique. It's the Pep-Start. So it works both as a moisturizer and a primer. So it has a little bit of that pore filling gel-like consistency, which I typically don't like, but I got a tester and I tried it out and I really loved it. It like just covered up all of my pores and it applied the makeup really, really nicely. So I went out and bought it and so far I've been really pleased with it. Next up, we're going to talk about foundations. This is my favorite foundation of all time, and I'm sure it comes as no surprise to anybody because I use it all the time. It is the Makeup Forever Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is the liquid one. It also comes in a stick form, which for me is a little bit too heavy. I like a lighter foundation, and this is exactly what it is. It has a light to medium coverage, which is something that I typically go for. I don't like a super cakey foundation. But this one is just so great because if I do want to apply a little bit extra, if I have a lot of makeup on, I just give it one extra little pump and it's super buildable. So this way you can go from medium to full coverage really quick and it's just so great and lasts all day. Quickly, before I jump into my favorite eyeshadow palette, I want to give a shout out and a mention to my favorite eyeshadow primer of all time. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. It is amazing. I will have this on and of course when I go home I wash my makeup on, but if I didn't, my eyeshadows, my eye makeup would last me probably like 3 days because it is such a great primer. I'm telling you, you must have this primer. Okay, now and to one of my favorite things, of course, you guys already seen this in one of my videos. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette at the moment. It's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I love this palette so much. It's probably a little bit dirty because I've been using it so much. But yes, look at all these beautiful colors. It just really has everything you need. That's why I love it. It's my go-to and it's light so you can even travel with it. I mean, I personally like the golden, the warm tones. But yeah, it has like a dash of color down here. It has all your neutral, it has all your dark colors, it has shimmers. Honestly, if all I needed was one palette for the rest of my life, right now it would be this one. Yes, baby. Mwah. My favorite concealer of all time, and I use this every single day and nothing has beat this so far. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I just love it so much because it blends so easily and it doesn't leave your skin looking all cakey and you really don't need a lot. I think that's the mistake a lot of people do right now. They're using, you see it on Instagram, you see it everywhere, that light triangle of concealer and it's just way too much. And I find with this one, you can go in and apply just half of that and it just covers everything up so nicely. It blends so easy and I love this concealer so much. I have tried a lot of concealers and this one to me honestly is just the best. Now to something very important for me, eyebrows. Eyebrows shape your face. Eyebrows are so important and it's so hard. It's so hard to, first of all, learn how to pencil in your eyebrows. Should I use a pencil? Should I use a gel? What color do I use? It is, oh my God, it is such a hard thing. So these are some of the products that I love and that work for me. I have a few of them that I want to mention really quickly. My ultimate favorite, my number one, my go-to, of course, is by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. Everybody knows that. It is the Brow Wiz. So they make two of them. One is the Brow Wiz and the other one is the Brow Definer, which is a little bit of a thicker pencil, which I personally don't like. First of all, I find it hard to shape the eyebrow with it, and also I find it to break easy. This one is very, very thin, and it just makes it so easy to give that line and fill in the eyebrows and really be precise with it. So I love this product so much. I'm in the shade Ebony. And the great thing about it that it has the spoolie on the opposite end of the pencil. So you just brush through the hairs and kind of like make it look more natural and brush it out so you don't have those harsh lines. I love this product so much, and I could not live without it. Honestly, I could not live without it. Also, a quick mention to a product that's very, very similar to the Anastasia, and I want to mention it because I do really like this as well. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I'm in the shade number 6, and again, it's very, very similar to the Brow Wiz. I also do really like the Pomade, the Dipbrow by Anastasia. Again, this is again, sometimes what I do is I'll just use my Brow Wiz because it is so thin that you go through them quite often. So a quick little tip to save your product is to outline your brow with the Brow Wiz and then go in with the pomade on a pencil and just kind of fill in the brow, because this will last you a lot longer. I personally, it depends. Sometimes I use both, but most of the time when I'm on the run or I just got to do it really quick, I just use the Brow Wiz. For my favorite bronzer and contour, I really love the Hoola bronzer. This is a warmer shade, so I tend to also just use it to like bronze up my face. If I want a little bit more of a harsh contour, I tend to go in with Kevyn Aucoin. But on a day-to-day basis, I usually tend to go for the Hoola because it's a little bit more of a softer glow, a little bit more of a bronzy effect, but this is a great product. Of course, after bronzer, contour, and all of that stuff, we want to give our cheeks a little bit of color. This one is probably my go-to, and it's a drugstore product, which I'm excited about. It is the Luminoso by Milani Baked Blush. It is such a pretty peach colored blush. I just love it. I find it to go with every skin type. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. It is such a pretty blush, and I highly recommend it. I think it goes with every skin tone. And like I said, it's a drugstore product. It's like $8, $9. It's amazing. Love it. So as you guys know, I love eyelashes. Love eyelashes. I have a lot of eyelashes, and I try a lot of different brands. My favorite brands, I mean, it has to be, of course, it's FLutter Lashes. Or I also really like the House of Lashes. These are iconic. They're amazing. They're really dramatic. There's so many eyelash products out there, and some of them are super pricey. These are like right in the middle. I think they're about $10, $12 a piece. I want to say that I can use them at least 4 or 5 times. I know it says 10, 15 times, but I honestly don't. I throw them out after that. But if you clean them and take care of them, I definitely want to say you can wear them up to 5 times. So great products that I love. Of course, with all this talk about eyelashes, we have to talk about my favorite makeup product of all time. A must-have, something that I cannot live without. If I could only have one thing, it would be a mascara. Now these are 2 different colors. It's basically the same thing. This mascara I have been using for over 10 years. It is the Telescopic by L'Oreal. I have it in the gold tube, and it's super dirty, I'm sorry, and the black one. So I go back and forth. I really don't know if there's a difference with these. One of them says that it's supposed to be a little bit, make your eyelashes a little bit fuller. One is supposed to make them longer. I find them to be pretty much the same. So I always say I love this one more than I love this one more, but I think they're pretty much the same, but I love them both equally, and it's the best mascara on the market. Love it. Another thing that I cannot live without, and this is something that I use every single day, it is highlighters. I know highlighters are so big right now. There's 1,000 highlighters out there. I own 1,000 myself. My current favorite right now is by Laura Mercier. This is in the color Indiscretion, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful color. When I first got this, because it was actually given to me in a gift basket, when I first got this, I thought it was going to be way too dark for me, but I tried it out and I just loved it, and I've been using it every single day since. So right now I'm using this every day and I absolutely love it. And now that we are coming to an end, I know, amazing, I just wanted to finish off by talking a little bit about lip products. I honestly don't wear a lot of lipsticks or lip glosses. I really wear a lot of lip balm. This one is by Smith's. This is the Rosebud Salve. Did I say that right? I don't know. But this is what it is, and I just love this one so much. It's just such a light consistency, and it just goes on your lips so nicely, and it doesn't have that Vaseline-y feel that just sits on your lips. This one actually sinks into your lips and keeps them moisturized all day. I'm obsessed with this. I cannot go to sleep without having this on my nightstand. Love it. So when I go out, and again, I always apply a lip balm before I go in with lipstick. This is my favorite matte lipstick of all time. This is by NYX, again, a drugstore product. I am always happy if I find a good drugstore product, because we spend so much money on makeup that it's nice to find something that's a little bit more inexpensive. So this is in the shade Can, and it's just such a nice mauve, rosy, I'm running a little low, color. And what I do is I first go in and I apply my Huda liner. I just outline my lips with this one, and I go in with the matte lipstick, and it's just such a nice combination, and I just love it so much. So this is basically the only lipstick I do wear when I go out, and it just complements my skin tone so nice. It's very natural, and I think it goes with every skin type. So this is like my go-to lipstick when I go out. So yeah, these are some of my current favorites. I hope I kept this video short enough for you guys, because trust me, I can talk about this all day long, but I'm not going to do that to you. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you guys are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.